Hey everyone, DJ Sterf here. Alright, so we got 4 more to go, unlocking all the characters. And then we'll have the fan also, which would be pretty sweet. So we have 4 to go. I've been doing the run method here, so I have the run luck chip as well as the find characters chip. I'm just running every time. And at the end of it, you have the same shot of getting a character opportunity as you do if you play through the whole battle. So with my automation, I want to battle as much as possible, and that kind of turns into a move showcase, which is a nice thing as well. So you can see all the moves in action. But I want to see a new challenger. Come on now. You get to see all the effects in these videos too. Let's go in the grass just for a change in scenery again. But you have to be in Pinwheel Funhouse somewhere. These guys are giving me 0 experience. They're giving me tokens, but they're not giving me any experience. Those white rabbits. That's lame. Alright. Freddy's doing his best Running Man impression. Holding all 4 arrow keys at this point. What was that? It's like a shake at the start. Did he get off an attack like right when... Okay, that may have happened. Weird. Oh, man. So this has the effects of the Pinwheel Carnival. Or Pinwheel Circus, I mean, as well as the perspective effect, which is 1 in, I think, 5. I think there are 5 different ones, maybe. So now you get a different one here. It's all wavy. I don't like that effect too much. I'm getting too motion sick with these games. I don't know what the deal is. Come on, give me an encounter. Nope. I want to see a new challenger. I only have 4 left. But one of them is Spring Bonnie. I'm glad I got Fredbear, though. Nothing. But we've gotten several of the rares already. We got Nightmare fairly early, and then Fredbear just now. So, well, the Phantom Chica is still left. Funtime Foxy. Funtime Foxy in my first playthrough of hard mode, the first day that came out, like 1.0, was my first character. There's Plush Trap. Oh, I didn't get slashed, but let's do another attack. Oh, Toxic Bite's actually pretty bad because it can randomly kill everyone. It's not good. If you've seen my Chipper video where I was trying to beat him, Chipper no chips, level 1s and everything, yeah, that was annoying, man, because Toxic Bite took out both lineups at once, like all at once, and I was just instantly dead. I'm like, for real? So it looked as if the Haunting was coming back and killing me, but it wasn't. It was the Toxic Bite. We got 3 more to go. Pretty good time on this so far, because 14 minutes on the last one just about, and 3 minutes on this one now. So 17 minutes so far, and we've unlocked all but the last 3. But that did include me playing through the other stuff. This is just extra effort to unlock everyone else, which is just kind of overkill. But this is a Steamroll playthrough, you know? You gotta Steamroll through it. Steamroll through everything. What else do I have left, though? I have unlocking all the characters, which will get me the fan as well. And then level up to 100. And that's really all I want to do. That's it. I'm just going to play security like crazy. Show you a crazy leveling strat. That strat, though. So, leveling strategies for security. Pretty good way of doing it. Geist Lair is more dangerous because of the attack range. Like the spectrum of attacks that you'll encounter in Geist Lair is actually much more risky than playing security, and you get more experience with security at the rate you're winning. So you would have to win essentially 3 or 4 battles with 4 Geist Lair characters to get the same effect as on hard mode playing security. Security only has 1,000. Only has 100,000 health. There we go. I wish I had 1,000 health. I'd make it a whole lot quicker. Make that a pushover. But if you remember from Chipper and Sons Lumber Company, I did a playthrough of that. Also check out Labster. Labster made a bunch of Chipper and Sons Lumber Company playthroughs and all that. But Labster on YouTube. Yeah, but Chipper and Sons Lumber Company, Tinker Owl is the same exact model as that security battle. And it's kind of like, okay, well, there's a random owl here. That's from another one of his games. He just reused the resource. So I think he kind of made a play on that also in Halloween Land, where he comments and it's like, well, everyone's code is being reused and all that, which is what he does for a lot of these resources. So It's a smart idea though. It's not a bad thing to do. So, all right, 3 more to go. Again, this may be quite a while, even with the run, but we'll see how long it takes. Nope. Back in here. I'm just gonna run right and up, and now right and down. Now all 4 keys jammed. I don't think there's any advantage to that. I think it just checks if one of these keys is held down, and then it'll give you a random battle. I just want to see the new challengers, man. Alright, so we have Phantom Chica, we have Spring Bonnie, and Funtime Foxy. Who do you think is going to appear next? It could be either Phantom Chica or Funtime Foxy, rather. Well, least likely is Spring Bonnie, but I'm hoping to get Spring Bonnie because that's the hardest one to get on RNG of the ones left. Let's see. Ah, Phantom Chica, yep. Oh. Extra knife. Alright, 2 more to go. Sweet. Alright, that's 1. It took a long time to get Phantom Chica. And preferably, with the game flow, you will unlock those characters before you get to these higher up areas. But it's not a guarantee. It's all random. So, yeah, you have a random chance of getting an encounter like that. If you run in here, that's just the same. You just have to be moving. Oh, man. Come on, give me... Oh, an instant run, though. That was great. I wish that would occur more often. The run luck chip makes it bearable, I think, but... yeah, so many of the times I try to run, it just takes like just so long. And if you don't have that run luck chip, it could take 30 plus seconds. I have a video somewhere of a 52-second run where like it just says run for 52 seconds, and then I think I died before it even ran. And I was just like, this is stupid. Why is it so uncommon for you to actually have a successful run? So I wish those were buffed a tiny bit, but thus is life. The hard things in life, man, that difficult to run in FNaF world battles, man, those are serious problems right there. Oh, that's a transitional one right here. Oh, okay, just barely on the edge. I was wondering if I would be in the grass area or not. There's no real glamorous way of packaging this. It's just going to take a while. So, this hasn't been bad, though. It hasn't been forever. But Spring Bonnie could take a really long time to get. Okay. Don't get the experience or the coins from that, but that's fine. It's no biggie. Oh, yeah. I'm going to buy the bites. That's right. I got to buy the bites. Because I only have those few bites on this save. I have to do that as well. I have 4,557 Faz tokens right now, but when I start to battle security, it'll go up dramatically. So you'll see that. I'll have money for days, money to the ceiling. We'll buy everything. It's the most expensive thing. The endo armor, I think, is the most expensive thing. I don't know that that actually even does anything. I just don't notice any difference. I mean, especially against the bosses where you would really want the armor. You pretty much get one shot anyway if you get hit. If you get hit by alarm or get hit by just a physical attack even. I like that effect at the start. And you could be anywhere in Pinwheel Funhouse here. Just tour around a little bit. Oh, man. Loop around some more. Hey, Bubba. $10. That jump scare, though. As you see, some tents go to places where you would not expect. Like one tent doesn't necessarily go back to the place where it begins out. This one, nope, that one didn't either. I was So I'd say that I believe this one does, but it doesn't. All right. Man, uneventful so far. This last 10 minutes. We got Funtime Foxy, and we have Spring Bonnie remaining. That's it. So if I enter there and then I go back, it's a different spot. You see that? Wish I could go through this wall right here, or one of these, but I can't. To go through that another time after you fight Bubba. Oh man, all the RNG in this game though. You think of Slasher. Yeah, notice here, I wasn't quite in the tent there, but the overlap was right as that encounter occurred, so. And apparently the Reaper took out one of them before the screen even fully loaded. Whew. So many unlocks, so little time, man. Yeah. Well, Five Nights at Freddy's World is decently fun. It was a game that I would have been able to share with my nephew and niece. As of Update 2, I'm not sure about that. But I can always share Update 1. I have an archive of the releases, so you can do that if you just copy it over to a different file name or a different folder or something, but you just archive it. It's always wise to have an archive of the versions of stuff, if you can possibly do that. Interestingly, some people also are able to do that with Dungeon Defenders, with one version where the Greater Turkey Hunt just turns out to be a total glitch fest. So in Dungeon Defenders, the Huntress character has things called traps, and so you have like a Inferno trap, which is like fire, and then you have the explosive ones, and the gas, and then those are the darkness traps, get rid of the effects and all that. But anyway, the size of those runs on a different scale from the let's put it a different way. The traps have a different range variable from that of the Barbarian, who doesn't have build stats. He has like 2 sets of damage type stats and really like abilities. And so you switch over from a Huntress to a Barbarian, and the size of the traps fill the entire map. So you just put a ton of gas traps to stop the genies, and then you put some Inferno traps up, and everything just bakes. And then all the turkeys that you have to hunt just turn into roast turkey, and then you win, and that's really it. So then you just have to beat the bosses with Barbarian. You get all sorts of high tier prizes, but that's what you get for saving the previous versions and then going back and overwriting them. There should be some protection against that, but a lot of games there just isn't. So here you can run the executable since it's click team. Each one is an individual executable. It's not relying on anything else. The only thing it looks at is the app data folder, which is really the local user-based folder, and the roaming in particular. So yeah, there's no real dependencies that are keeping you from just running an old version. And if there was a serious bug, like if you find the initial design of Update 2, where Scott and Chipper are automatically unlocked if you've beaten them before as bosses, you can run that executable and it'll unlock it on the save. So that's one way of doing it. Otherwise, if you were right up on that deployment and got the update right away, we're waiting for it, played it, you would open it up and be like, oh, I got Scott and Chipper. So that is the way to get Scott and Chipper very easily. But if you play the Magic Rainbow minigame enough, it's not that bad. I mean, I don't think it's that bad, but at the same time, I know that, not everyone has played as many platformers as I have and that type of thing as well. So, but anyway, Save the old versions of every game if possible. If you have the space, it's a smart idea sometimes. Sometimes it can cause some side effects if they've put a patch on something that prevents, you know, X, Y, or Z from occurring. So, yeah, not everything does not have dependencies, but all Click Team stuff just doesn't really have much security built in. And there are some objects that you can throw in that add to it, but I mean, you can make the save file a binary encryption. That's not hard to do, and that type of thing in Click Team as well. So it's not it's not devoid of it, but yeah. But this is just a flat plain text save file, and it might be a while until we get Funtime Foxy and Spring Bonnie though. So I want to wait until I get at least one of them here. So this video, I want at least one more of them to have been unlocked. Come on now. Just going to hold all 4 keys, even though I don't think it does anything extra. Where am I on the map? Right there. Come on, new challenger. Come on, you want to show up. This run, though. Alright. And no challenger. That was great. I mean, I imagine every time that happens, they're like, do we want to run? Or what do we want to do? I like how that Reaper thing showed up and they're all still 4 left. That was probably from the last time it ran. Carryover animation frame, which should have been reset. Alright. Come on, 2 more. 2 more. Come on. Spring Bonnie. I want Spring Bonnie. That's the more rare of the 2. Then we get Funtime last. It was the first time I played through on hard mode, I got Funtime Foxy first. Out of the, I should say I got Funtime Foxy first out of the characters in Pinwheel Funhouse. Like right when I entered the tent for Pinwheel Funhouse, I got Funtime Foxy. So that's what I meant by I got Funtime Foxy first out of the ones that I wanted to unlock there. But it was just in Pinwheel Funhouse. Cause yeah, you get BB and JJ right away pretty much. Very high percentage of getting them in an early world. All right, come on. Oh. So every time it's going through and checking, okay, well, end of battle. All right, so I picked the number 27. And if Funtime Foxy is 32, it's like, okay, well, it's not Funtime Foxy. Let's see, Funtime Foxy would be, what, 34-ish? So it's like it's not 34, so I'm not going to run a battle for that. Spring Bonnie would be 40, and it's just a very, like, edge case. It's like random, and then it's add a random value and add a random value or something like that. Or add a random value times a random value. It's just very, very low odds of getting Spring Bonnie. Same thing with Fredbear. I believe Nightmare is actually in the same tier of rarity as Spring Bonnie, but it depends on how the floating point is handled in Click Team. I haven't just flat out tried it, but I could. That might be something I'll figure out. I'll run it through. See in Pinwheel Funhouse what the odds are of getting all these random characters. I could actually, if I got the full formula of that, I could run it through with each area and then see who's unlocked at which percentages each time. Or run it through a million iterations or billion iterations or trillion even. Just run it through and see what happens in Click Team. Because I could do it in C#, but I'm not sure it handles the floating point the same way as Click Team would. So, different languages and frameworks operate in different ways. Come on, give me a challenger. Yeah, there we go. Okay, who is it? All right, it's Funtime Foxy. So we have to find Spring Bonnie. Oh man, this may be a while, but that's to be expected. It's just those are the odds involved. All right, well that's the end of the video, I guess. We have everyone except for Spring Bonnie now. Man, that took forever. But it's not as forever has been in unlocking these characters. So let's get Spring Bonnie next video. and then I'll go to unlock. Oh, I'll unlock Spring Bunny, and then I'll go upgrade these guys to level 30, not to level 100. There we go. All right. You can tell my brain has just turned to sludge in waiting for all these characters. All right, I'll check y'all later. Peace. God bless. Have a great day. Check you next time.